going?
Oh, we got another car that we just sold, so I gotta go get the last paperwork done and filed.
Oh man, you're gonna miss my opening here.
What are you opening?
My box opening of some parts.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
you can't.
Dang.
I'm opening it.
All right, let's go.
I got this.
As you can see, Shaw is helping me open up this box of goodies that we just got for the RX-7, for the 3-rotor RX-7.
Of course it's for the RX-7.
We got a show this weekend. If you guys are going to be in the area, this is West Palm Beach, Florida. If you guys are in the area this weekend, come out and see us. We're going to be at the TRC Street Kings event at Palm Beach International Raceway, so come check it out. But meanwhile, Shaw is pulling out what we got in this box. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is good.
One item.
One. Oh, there's two.
Two item.
There's no more.
All right, so that should be it. So what we got here is a set of side skirts. These are feed side skirts. Come on. Knife, don't let us down. These are the feed side skirts that are in carbon. So I'm getting some carbon goodies for this thing. We're gonna be styling it up a little bit for now. I didn't want to get anything too crazy because, as you guys know, I want to do a full wide body on this car. But I need something for now because it doesn't have a wing and it's a little bit lacking on the side skirt area. So we're gonna put these on there. These nice.
Ooh, yeah, this is good.
Feed carbon. This is good. I'm gonna open this bad boy up. And then this piece right here is it's a spoiler slash headlight taillight cover.
Like a duck bill?
Yeah, it's like a duck bill.
That'd be good.
So, all right, well, I'll get that out of the packages and then we'll get those items cranking. All right, so here's the duck bill, whatever you want to call it, spoiler cover thingy-bob. And I like it. It gives it a little bit of aggression to the rear end. That's what we were going for. So you can see it's got a nice extension to the rear lip. It just takes a body line that already existed and just protrudes it. So there you go. So if you're interested in something, you don't want to put a giant wing on your car, you can keep this area flat and use one of these. Pretty nice little piece. And that is an Esprit wing. So pretty nice. You can check them out. There's a US manufacturer called Shine and they actually make these. So pretty cool. Now we got to put the side skirts on. This is going to be hopefully a little less dramatic, but it'll just add a little extra to the side because the side right now is pretty boring. You can see there's no extra there, and this is the front bumper has this piece here that's kind of extending down low. So I'm going to tie that line into the side here to try and make a more congruent action there. And then that should tie into the back and kind of sweep up with the tail and create a nice little rounded effect. So nothing too crazy. Again, this is temporary in the grand scheme of things. We're going to end up with a wide body, but the main goal at this point is just get the body to kind of look a little bit more aggressive. So I think that's what these pieces do. Let's get the sides on and see how that completes the look. The finished product. Here we can see side skirts are on. So that's got a nice, gives it a nice effect. We'll have to get it out to actually see what it looks like, but so far so good. That just brings the side out a little bit. And that just joins it with the tire and kind of sweeps up to this wing. I like that. That's a good effect. So, a nice little pick-me-up, if you will, in the meantime while we're planning out the big body kit. But in this position, I'm pretty happy with how it is, and I'm not embarrassed to take it out and show it to people. So, I might do that. Again, we'll be out at the TRC Street Kings meet. It's going to be this Saturday. It's the 16th of February. So if you're in the area, please do come by. Come check us out. We'll have a tent there. We'll be next to TRC, and we'll have a few cool cars. I might bring this. I might bring Dusty. I might bring a couple of other FDs and some other stuff to look at. So join us out there, and I'm going to get this thing outside in the sun so I can see just how these side skirts and that wing area come together. I'm really happy with it so far, though. I like that look. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I went ahead and put the aluminum mock-up dash that was, it was built by someone else before, and I don't know if it was in this car or not, but it was definitely in some RX-7 race car. But I went ahead and like finished it up and put it in the car, so it's a little bit I don't know, more livable, I guess is the best way to put it. I also took the tint off this back window so you can see in there a little easier. I like that. But you can see how the dash now is a little more complete. Like, it just feels a little more like a car, I guess. And I left the gauges and stuff as they were. Also finished off a little bit of the shifter area of the boot. Got that down, attached. So just tiny little things. Mounted the wideband. Everything is where it needs to be. But I like this dash because it kind of has a fake RX-7 look to it. It's got the hump like a factory dash does. So not really a big thing, but the little details that count. In the meantime, I also picked up another differential for this car. Like I said before, the one that's in here right now is pretty worn out. They used it as a mock-up. I don't know how tight the diff is anymore. Either way, before I do any kind of hard driving or dyno or anything like that, I'm going to change that out. So I have the new one, which is right here. You can see, no, open this up here. Right here, it's OS Geiken. And we're going to go ahead and throw this in. I've already put the ring gear on. This is a 444, or no, 433, I'm sorry. 433 or 444, I can't remember. It's one of these two, I counted it before. Either way, this is the right gear ratio for the setup. I already put one bearing on. I can't put it in yet because they only had one freaking bearing. So I'm waiting for the other bearing, should be here tomorrow. And then we can put it into this case, and I'll be ready to just toss it up into the car. So that's the final stage. Out with the old, in with the new. This is gonna round out everything as it sits right now. And that way we'll be able to put it on the dyno and not have to worry about exploding anything. So that's about it. Let's see what Marcus is doing. What are you up to, Marcus?
Watching Hot Wheels.
Watching Hot Wheels? There's a Hot Wheels?
She was that. I just knew I didn't trust Tesla.
So he's watching Hot Wheels while he's working on a Skyline. That's not bad.
I eat some Pop-Tarts, trying to not hurt my lip anymore.
Yeah, how's the lip doing?
Swelling has come down a lot, but it's still very hard to eat.
So what is the lesson you've learned out of that?
Don't use die grinders.
Well,
Ever.
don't use them at eye level. That's for sure.
Just don't use them at all.
So you're not going to be using die grinders anymore? Not for a while.
Not for a while.
We'll figure it out. I gotta get some better tools so that Marcus doesn't have a problem. We gotta get a die grinder with like the cutoff wheel guard on it and stuff. So I'm gonna get that. Kids, be careful in the shop. It's a very dangerous place. There's a lot of dangerous things in these shops, and it's very easy to hurt yourself, as Marcus showed you. So be careful in the shop. He was, in case anyone who's watching doesn't know, he was using a die grinder and the blade broke. And he's very lucky he didn't get injured a lot worse. The blade broke and it actually hit him in the lip, and he had to get some stitches. So Marcus is okay, luckily, but be careful out there. If you're using die grinders, you're using, not die grinders, cutoff wheels. That's It's a cutoff wheel. Angle grinder. Angle grinder. I know we were saying die grinder. It's an angle grinder. If you're using that type of a tool, but even a die grinder also, if you're using any of that stuff, wear your protection, wear your ears, wear your eyes, and be aware of where that thing is, because if that thing comes off and flies and hits you, it could take an eye. It could kill you technically. So don't let that happen. Prevent it, and hopefully OSHA doesn't come in here and see what happened there. No, he's okay. So be safe. That's it. We'll see you guys at TRC.